My dear sisters and brothers, today we celebrate the memorial of Saint Constantius of Persia, patron of Persia. Saint Constantius became the first bishop of Persia, Italy, at the age of 30. He evangelized his people, cared for the poor, and lived a simple life that shamed the ruling classes. Imprisoned, tortured, and martyred with many of his flock in the persecution of Marcus Aurelius. Today, Persia celebrates one of its patron saints, Saint Constantius, also known as Constans. Local tradition makes him the first bishop of Persia. This tradition states that he became the first bishop of the city at the age of 30. He was active in evangelism and cared for the poor. Celebrations start the night before his feast day, January 29th, with the Luminaria, the candlelit procession to the church of Saint Constanzo, built on the site of his martyrdom. On the Sunday after his feast, Persiani gathered at a solemn high mass celebrated in his honor in the cathedral and then thronged the 80 stands at the traditional open market. La Fiera, which always follows a saint's feast day, the Fiera di San Constanzo fills Borgo, the street heading to his church. On his feast day, Torcolo, a ring-shaped cake made of pine nuts, raisins and dried fruit, is a traditional food in Persia. Following another tradition, during the feast of St. Constanzo, the unmarried girls go to church of San Constanzo to ask if they will get married within the year. If the saint winks at the young women, and only she can see the wink, the couple will be married within the year. If not, the young man consoles them both with a gift to her, a ring-shaped sweet, Il Torcolo, and hopes for the saint's wink next January. In art, Constantius is often represented as a bishop wearing a mitre and robe and bearing a crozier. He frequently appears in the company of another Persian patron saint, Saint Heraclanus of Persia. As we celebrate the feast of Saint Constantius of Persia, as he evangelized his people, cared for the poor, and lived a simple life, let's also imbibe these great qualities in our life, and may we also become a great witness to Christ's love and mercy in our neighborhood.